Probably something for the emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't noticed me. Gotta get back. Hold on till I'm 60. A pocket full on repeat. Strong, a pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I bend down. Picture going about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Taking me to pin town. PO said slow down, so I caught the wave and I skipped town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said true wide, no pin tile. Me like a man, even if your eyes don't bear to me. Dressed down like I had a six with a shimmy, nigga, that's a boss food. Don't be worried about a straw, dude. Use you and I'm a do I. So the boy got a paint job with a clip coat and some fall guy. Girlfriend nigga took a beat out of fresh meat, no clip fire. Hit me with Beyonce, put a ring on it at a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee, but I'm shooting three. Put sweat in it to the green. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it. Call the summer board emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't noticed me. Strong, gotta get paid. Going on till I'm 6 feet. A pocket full on repeat. Alright, call the summer board emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't noticed me. Strong, gotta get paid. Going on till I'm 6 feet. A pocket full on repeat. Strong, second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Blue walking through the air, no night flight. That was the people. Got one like to live, and I put 15 on all. Hit the ground, once they grab it fast, the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, I can't be taught. 19 inch crunch time, and I send it home like a walk-off. AMG on steroids, get the flex walker with a nightmare. Coming full force, no one, just know I don't fight fair. Looks like no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock into them tap, 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 tap there. Short LCPR. What the hell are he need for? Took him to the water with him up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm a whole damn lifeguard. Then just with a wrist sharp. Right show me what's hard. Get skatebooks and I count cards. Play my hand for the W. Time told about who is who. Baby on this, who is who. I'm on the surfboard. No, I'm a Stroud.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All. I am here on Hood Talk with the lovely Miss Bella. Let them know what we're doing tonight. You know, we always got to be doing something. So let them know what we're going to do, and let's get it started.
Well, hello. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. If you want to send him some love, there's the information right there. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. But one other thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. So do that for him. Thank you. So on this subject tonight, we want to talk about it. I know this is something that everybody can get involved in. Everybody can talk about it. So we already know everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't your friend, right? So everybody ain't your friend and most ain't your partner. So how people all around you wishing on your downfall? And how men move so differently than women. A lot of times they belong to the streets. So they got to move different. They experience more than some of us, maybe, you know. So they see a lot more things than we do. So hey, again, everybody isn't your friend and most aren't your partner. And that's the thing. You think that everybody that befriends you are like a partner. That's different. Partner almost mean close like family. Friends sometimes mean close like family, but everybody changes sometimes and they change for their own self-gain. So some people that's around you that wishing upon your downfall, those may be friends that has turned into enemies. Frenemies. That's what it's called. Frenemies. So some men move different because they experience a little more than we do with life situations, and then especially being black in America, you may move a little different because you experience more than we do as black women.
I agree. I agree. I agree. Okay, we're gonna get so deep tonight because I'm feeling the deepness in
Oh Lord, not the deepness.
the
Let's do
world
it.
of things, and I think I don't know. I think these one of them shows that I think a lot of men ain't gonna like from my perspective. I
Really?
don't know how your perspective gonna be, but um, you know, I've been watching men move lately, and I really kind of like don't like how men are moving lately. So I think this ain't gonna be a show that a lot of men might like, but it has to be put out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know I know you can, you know, say the side that you got to say about the woman's side of it and stuff like that, and probably the men's side too on certain things. But I think we're gonna get real deep on a lot of things tonight because I can see where like I say, men are moving so different, and I think men are moving so bad that you know. How can I say women it feel like women are moving like men better than men
Hmm. Oh my goodness.
in a way. In a way. I
Okay.
think men are moving so bad that men have stopped talking like men. You know, I think women try to talk more like men than men now. I think women are more aggressive than men now. I think men walk around here like they balls cut off, like they what they call it amputate, like they didn't you know ain't got no nuts, like they don't even shoot out sperm no more.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm just saying it's a little different, and I hate to be so rugged and talk like that, but I think um I think sometimes men don't get it. You know, I think men are really. I'm gonna say black men are almost fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth grade citizens around here. I think we then became the lowest of the totem pole because I think our energy to have some has faded. I think
Hmm.
uh I think with all the men that's out here just getting high and what's not, I don't think, I think a lot of men been babied too much. I think they wasn't, they didn't grow up in go get it mindset. I don't, I think they kind of grew up in a household that they felt that it gonna always be there. I think mom kind of make them feel like they gonna always be there. I think moms need to start telling men more often than like, hey, when you get 18, you're on your own. When you get on 21, you're on your own. So it'll have them a motivation to get themselves right. You know what I'm saying? When they get there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like my mama signed me up for the army and shit. I mean, I was shit 17 and they both signed them papers, said goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Like I see people now, and they got grown 30 and 35-year-olds, 40-year-olds standing in their house, and they like, oh, you ain't got to go until you want to go, you know. And I think if if it's not a man intervening in some of this stuff, kids just about to stay with their mama forever.
Of course.
You know, and I think moms are good with that now because because I hate to say it this way, but you know, there's so many men being put out, they substituting the son is like a son husband. He gonna take out the garbage, he gonna mow the grass, he gonna do all the things she wanted that man to do, you know, everything but have sex. And then they, you know, these days they feel like, you know, I can call and get that, and then I can keep on moving how I want to move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times a lot of women are moving in a fashion as in they moving just like men. Like when I used to see men coming up moving, women are moving just like that. They moving, they kind of slick with, you know, what they do. They drinking like men, they acting like men. They got deep voices now. They got war wounds. They've been shot and stuff now. No, I'm just, you know, I'm just keeping real. They fight.
I understand.
They the one when you look on live, you don't see no men somewhere fighting. You see women somewhere fighting or this and that. I mean, they moving different. I mean, what you got to say about that?
Well, I agree. I mean, the society that we live in, you're seeing people coincide and do things a little rough than when you would say this is a ladylike syndrome.
Right.
So, you know, what else do you have for that?
So I mean, I can't say I'm worried because I'm used to it. I can't say it bothered me because I'm used to it. I think I'm a person that's gonna adapt regardless of where we. I don't cry about any situation. I look at it like this: if women gonna move a certain way, men have to learn how to just adjust and move a certain way too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I feel like some men are going back old school, and if a woman ain't moving how he want her to move, I think he just moving on from that. And I think that's why a lot of women mad because a lot of women got this in their head that society made them hard. And what I tell them is you wouldn't give a damn if society made me soft. You don't want no soft ass nigga. If I got them in soft and a man out here being feminine, you don't want no feminine ass nigga. Your same dude you call your best friend, you don't want to fuck him because he got them in that, you know, throwing his hand all kind of ways. You don't want nothing to do with him. You don't want to kiss him. You don't want to fuck him. So the same person you claiming your best friend and all that, you don't want nothing to do with him.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like women are sending mixed messages. You hanging out with one, and then you trying to find the opposite out here. And what gonna happen is birds of a feather flock together, and it
Easy.
just and it just gonna be like that. And you can't have, and I'm gonna keep it real. You can't be moving a certain kind of way and expect a straight man to want to be in that environment.
I
You can't expect it. But women are feeling like we can move however we want to move, and we gonna want this masculine man just to just fit in my life. That ain't gonna happen. Ain't no masculine man just gonna fit in your life, just gonna walk. Because guess what? a lot of things was made for women to fit in a man's life. That's how society was kind of made. It was kind of made where a man went out and he found a home, found this, found that. He out here grinding and this and that. And he don't want to fit in no other person playing. He don't really want to be around other dudes. He don't even want new friends. See, a woman running around here want new friends every day, want to go out over here and hang out at new restaurant every week. I mean, men are simple. They eat the same four things every day for a whole year.
Mm.
Men are simple. They'll drink the same beer all year. They'll drink the same whiskey all year. You know what the first thing, you know how we got Hypnotic and all these different boiling uh drinks and all that. That's women's stuff.
Oh, wow.
I want me a knock drag down. What? You want a what? I want me a liquid fire Teskanaki rocker.
Oh,
like,
Lord.
dude be like, hey, pay me that hen and some coke. You know what I'm saying? Like men are simple. You feel what I'm saying? How we
Mhm.
get into all this new stuff is women trying to gather all this new stuff and trying to force men to go for it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
men don't want all that. Men don't want no uh men know that a lot of people are fake and what's name. Men don't want all kind of strangers in their house. See, women don't learn till their house get burglarized or somebody try to rob them a couple times, steal their car. They be like, I won the house. You been fighting everybody in your house. You've been having an open door where people just walking in your house, looking around. Don't get mad when something come up missing. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Because men know men move a certain way. Women don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm friendly. Oh, I met some new friend girls over here. This men don't want to meet all these new dudes. Men are happy with the same set of friends 20, 30 years. And you know, that part. You know what I'm saying? Women be always, I fell out with that bitch. She wasn't no good. That. I mean, why y'all fell out? Oh, that motherfucker didn't pay me back my $5. What?
So you had a $5 friendship. That's what you had.
That motherfucker did my hair wrong.
You had a $5 part.
No, I'm just saying, like, when I hear stuff that how women fall out, you just have to laugh. You just have to laugh. You know, she didn't come to my birthday party. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just we ain't talk. She didn't call me. I don't call her. It's just a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is stuff is real different around here. People are moving different, and we're gonna get into these topics because I can't wait to get deeper and really kind of get into this right here. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
think I think it's about that time. You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead. Start it
So,
off.
how do you handle when people dragging your name? Do you justify?
And look, I'm gonna do this before we even start. I didn't look at anything that you came up with because I wanted to just be fresh on my mind when we came in here. So I just be fresh with everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did it. Let me put that at the bottom.
This team stuff. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I understand.
And then I put my
You
stuff down.
justified. So okay, thank you.
I put my stuff down. I
With
didn't
the
even do.
justification.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
You did it.
Yep. Okay. Now what we talking about? Come on with it. Explain this one right here.
It said exactly what it means. How do you handle when people dragging your name? Do you justify yourself to try and make people understand that it's not like that? What do you do? Or keep on moving? Me, I keep moving. And there has been so many times people have said this and that about me, and I never justify because I've been instilled in my life at a young age. You don't owe nobody no explanation but me and God. That's what my mom used to tell me. So she was like, stop trying to justify yourself in situations when you know it's not true. Out here wasting time and breath and energy with these people on justifying something you didn't do. When you know you didn't do it, keep going, keep moving. Because what you're doing got to be some good in it.
Okay, well, I think with me, I think with me, I'm more of the type, if you ain't saying it in my face, I mean,
It's
it,
irrelevant. That's
it's
what it is.
irrelevant. But if I know, if somebody came and told me you said it, and
I'm
I
going to the source.
know, and if I see you, I'm gonna ask you about it. I'm not gonna leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna ask you about it. And if you feel that way, if we come and we talk and you still feel that way out there, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I
Mhm.
would be the person that I probably would have been back in the day. You know what I'm saying? If somebody said something, now me. If somebody's saying something that ain't true and they just throwing some stuff out there, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's according on what it is, what they saying. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm not finna sit up here and play this role like I just know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. So I can't say because every action, deserves a reaction. Like, say if somebody just throwing some stuff out there, and and like you said, I know it's lies, or I would wonder how they got their information. You know what I'm saying? I would
Mm,
wonder that first because any person that's saying stuff about me or this and that or just saying stuff like that, they obviously don't know me and they obviously don't hang around me. You feel me? Most
mhm,
people that gonna do stuff like that is gonna be people that they limited to your space. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them people just really wish they was in your space more. It's more of a jealousy type thing than if somebody taking time out of their life to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I get on here, I tell stories, and these stories, like people tell me, they give me the goal to say about stories or whatever, and I just
mhm.
mention stories, but I don't really mention names. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when somebody's out here slinging your name in the mud and stuff like that, they really it's kind of jealous. They really want to be in your shoes or something like that. They really a hater. It's just like um, it's just like when people get mad. I just looking at them that like people mad at Snoop Dogg or whoever, one of these famous people or whatever, and you
Celebrity.
ain't
Mhm,
ever met them or nothing. What you mad at them for? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
mhm,
like even with somebody like that maybe the girl Sexy Red or something like I don't like her songs, or something like that, but shouts out to the people that do. I know when I'm hearing somebody play certain music or playing certain things, I know their character. I'm looking at them and I'm saying, okay, that's what type of person you are. Because if you play something, you ain't super far off from it.
mhm.
Like when people play stuff, they listen to the verse and this and that, and they play it again. they like it. They keep on playing the same type of music. They start to like certain stuff. They like something about it. You feel me? So when
Mm-hmm.
somebody liking Sexy Red, I just know they hoodish. You know what I'm saying? And it don't make me dislike them.
Mm-hmm.
I just know they different. You know what I'm saying? I know me. Long as if I'm around somebody and they don't ask me to play it, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm playing music and I'm DJing, somebody say, "Oh, put on this Sexy Red," man. You don't get on out of here. I don't do that type of stuff. It's grown folk music. You know what I'm saying? Like old school. And I think this the problem. Grandmas don't want to be grandmas. You know what I'm saying?
Not too
Grandma,
late.
grandmas want to be 17-year-olds around here. They want to still be out here shaking their booty, this and that online. Don't care that they grandbabies and they sons and daughters on there looking at them shake their booty and stuff like that. And that's just them that got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
put it out there. People got to realize we living in a tech age that when you put it out there, it's out there forever. So you put something out online, you might be 21 now, 31 now, but one day you gonna get 51, 61, and somebody gonna replay that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Just like these people scared of they Freakniks, old Freakniks video. Like, who ain't been like that in a long time? You know what I'm saying? Like people that was scared and trying to say, "Oh, I sure was in front of the camera." You know, there's a lot of people. You know, when they went wild back then, they sit up here thinking about it now, saying, "Man, I should have did that." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my boy Jay up in his house. Read that and let's get back on the subject because I'm way over.
We say in feel many ways. I can't be too bothered about everybody's personal feelings, especially if you know they spreading lies based from jealousy or envy. Then I have to give them a pass. Okay, give them a pass. I'm usually too busy trying to not fail at what I got going on in order to worry about somebody who not even taking a chance at life.
Right. And okay. And I like how he broke that down because guess what I'm gonna say on it? I it, what he's saying is I'm on my grind so hard. I ain't got time to look back at this dude trying to catch up to me because I'm too busy trying to go forward. You feel what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
why that's why I think that makes people move different. It ain't the fact that you moving different. You so busy trying to make stuff happen, you ain't got time to look back at the past and try to figure this type of stuff out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, uh, let this hater hate back there by itself because by the time he hate on me, and I think about what do he have or what does he got going on? Because guess what? If you so focused on me, you ain't got shit going on in your own life.
You ain't got time for nothing for that.
You feel me?
Yeah,
And
I
see,
agree.
even when I get on the platform, you know what I'm saying, this once a week, it ain't to get on here and start blasting folks or talking bad about folks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I never got on here talking about that's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I love my city. I love the people in this city. And I think I just be trying to say, can we wake up a little bit and stop going? Because, like they say, and I'm going to do this, and people can take it how they want to take it. If you keep doing something and you keep doing the same thing and you expect a different result, that's called insanity. And that's what a lot of black people are doing. They are doing the same thing every day and think they supposed to get something different.
Mm-hmm.
Or every year, or every 4 years, or every 2 years. We doing the same thing and fucking with the same people, but then we want different results. If we putting the same people that was been in here 20, 30 years and it's still shit, what makes the shit gonna get better? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say. We keep on putting the people that really don't care nothing about us, back, you know, around. I don't want to talk political, but we keep doing that, but we won't change the way we think. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the problem. I think sometimes we got to wake up and we got to say, you know what? Maybe I can do this, do something different. Let me try
Mm-hmm.
something different over here. What you know what I'm saying? Like I had talked to uh I had talked to my cousin, and he's somewhat of a preacher. And I got when he was nine, he like, if you doing something and it's working for you, why stop? You know what I'm saying? If you building something, you working something, because people remember when they were down and what they did to get them down.
Right.
So if you start doing something, whatever you believe in or whatever you're doing, and they start working and they start building you up, why not do the same thing to keep on building? Why not keep on being the same person that got you here to keep on growing you? See,
Right.
people want people to change, but then I say, why? You know what I'm saying?
Whole point of the matter.
Yeah, like why am I changing? Because you want me to change? I mean, that's what it be sometimes. Somebody else feel like, oh, if you did this, you'll be a lot better. And then I say, what if you act like me? You might be a lot better.
Oof. Well, no.
No, I'm just saying, if you move like I move, you start thinking about different things or moving different, you might be better. You might be better on stuff too. Because
Mm-hmm.
people don't realize to elevate, you have to cut out a lot of the old thoughts and move into a higher vibration. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. 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 So let's go to the next one. Let's get to the next because we don't want to spend all day. Come on with it.
So when your people turn on you for the love of money or feeling for a person, I know people have had that. You've had people to love on you when people turn on you for a person or for the love of money to be self gain.
What you must got it fixed.
Yep,
Oh, okay.
grammar. Grammar is important. So when your people turn on you for the love of money or feeling for a person. So like sometimes how people turn on you like for your man or for your girl or because I'm going to get more money doing this. And if I cross this person, it doesn't matter because I'm gaining. So, what do you do
But
in that instance?
give me a kind of a storyline of that. Like,
Well,
it ain't got to be your story, but I'm saying like just throw something out there like I can understand exactly what you mean by that. Like anything. Like just anything you say on TV, anything.
okay. Well, just say for instance, I'm out here and I know I can get this little hookup on some money, and I go behind my friend's back so I can get this money without my friend knowing that they probably would have gained on it too. But I want it all. So I get it all by going behind my friend back and don't know how I move quicker or take their train of thought to move faster to be successful. So like we all knowing what's going on, but I'm gonna X this friend out so I can get all the profit.
Okay, so what you saying is like maybe a plan that maybe both of y'all came up with together, and then you just X them out, go on with the plan, and make all the money.
Right.
Mm. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one because you know, Joker always told me a long time ago, you know, if you got a plan, most time keep it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, you might want to move a certain kind of way, but I don't know about that one. Go ahead with that.
Hey y'all, is change good in a marriage? Like for growth, can you outgrow your mate and friends?
Yeah. Um, shit. That's a good question. But shit, that's a good question. No, I hate it because
Well,
like
you
this.
can't even comment because she said is change good in a marriage. You
Uh-huh.
hadn't been there. I've been there.
Right,
Change is good in a marriage. Okay, we got that part.
right.
So, like for growth, can you outgrow your mate and friends? This is the thing. When people say outgrowing, that means that your partner, your mate, is not trying to go with you. You're trying to do better things, and we're not just going to live paycheck to paycheck. My partner, are you trying to save with me? Or we're trying to live in a better area?
Yeah.
Partner, are you going with me? Are you still subtle for us living in the gun shop area, you know? So, like, if you're trying to do something better, I think that if you have a true partner, they'll want to move with you. You grow together. You try and make things better for you, better for your life, better for your health. You know, you doing things to make it better. And if it don't make, well, hey, I guess it does change.
Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna let you be the good cop. I'm gonna be the
Now you
bad.
talking about advocate. Now, oh, no, don't be set me up. Now, what you doing now?
Nah, I mean, yeah, like you said change. You can grow, outgrow to make this and that. But I
I
look at
didn't
it
say
like I look at it like this here. If you get with somebody, right, and you say these, you know, these vows, you know, to death do us part, or whatever, whatever, whatever. So then you got to look at it. How real was it? You know, like how real did like say somebody on the outside coming in? Okay, and I'm just gonna keep it as real as I can. I think like this here. If a woman got rid of her man that she considered she loved, had a baby by, whatever, whatever, loved him or whatever. If she could get rid of, outgrow or whatever, that man. Um, I'm thinking as a man that that same woman would outgrow me over time because she's not thinking about family. She's thinking about growing and building a business and all that. When that used to be, you used to try to go get a type man, and he gonna handle that side, and he's gonna try to put you in a better situation every time. But I feel like if you're poor at picking a mate, maybe you poor at being a good mate too, because you got to think about it. A man looking at you and say he looking at you, after you done outgrow your man from 15, 20 years. A new man coming in saying, the man that you claim you love and cherish and all that, you got rid of him. And he the one made all the kids with you. Who am I? Me coming in, who am I? All the kids been made. I mean, ain't no other kids finna be made. Who am I? And that would have men battling this marriage thing or this, this new thing, because it feels like puppy love that can be lost quick. You know what I'm saying? It's like a bucket list. Like women are reaching a bucket list, or I done had my kids, I done did this. I ain't did the marriage thing yet. Or I just want to be married again. Or you know what I'm saying? Like it don't seem like they doing it because they actually love the person. It's like you doing it because you want to do this again. It's like I want to go on vacation to Hawaii again, and I don't care who go with me. I just want to go to Hawaii. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they start feeling like that. A man going in a situation, it feel like the woman saying, "I just want to be married. I'm gonna get married whether you marry me or not." And that's how it's being said sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And so it feels like just like going to Cancun. I'm gonna go to Cancun if you go with me or not. If I got to go by myself, or I got to bring my friend girl, or however I get there.
But I'm sure if you're having that conversation, I'm going to Cancun, whether you go or not. I'm sure that person brought it to you. Let's go to Cancun. But if you decide not to go, then that's on you.
No, it's not on. And see, I understand what you're saying, but what it was is a one-sided party. The person that came to the person and said, "I want to go to Cancun," that's the only person who wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? So when you say, "I want to go somewhere," it's just like a person want to go to the club and they know they dating somebody who don't go out. Like, what you going to the club for? That's what a man thinking. A man that don't go to the club, he wondering why his woman want to get to the club, and she know he don't fuck with clubs. What are you looking for? You feel what I'm saying? When you got with
So
me,
that's why people go
you know
to
what I'm
the
saying?
club
You know what
looking
I'm
for
saying?
something.
Why? No, what I'm saying is, what is a person looking for when they go out and they go to the club and
I
they see
wonder the same thing, and I have
other
not gotten that answer. When a person go to a club, what do you go to the club for? Just say, for instance, if you're married or even in a relationship, but you go to the club, everybody using the same quote. I just go to the club to just hang out with people, or to fellowship with people, or to play cards, or to do this or that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you need a justification, why do people go to clubs?
see you that
I,
you just hold on, hold, stop though. But see, you just did a whole different thing.
what
See,
thing?
what I'm doing, I'm comparing Cancun and this dude that don't go to clubs. See, when he met this woman, he didn't meet her in the club. He didn't meet her going to the club. He probably met her in church or somewhere else in the grocery store, this and that. When she met, if he say he don't fuck around the club, she was sitting there right with him and not going to the club all this time. And this
That's
same thing,
called getting to know the
no,
person.
no, but this is the same thing I'm saying about the Cancun. She, when the person that want to go to Cancun, she ain't never been there. She want to go there because she ain't been, right? So now she's pushing on him. I want to go, and I'm going, whether you go or not. And see, that's the problem. Even when, like I said, when you compare that and you compare to the club, or you compare a person's relationship with another person. See, people are getting in relationships and then they trying to switch the game. They trying to switch. It's just like, all right, say you get married to a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
She Christian, you Christian. All of a sudden you change to Muslim. Oh, this house gonna be a little different now. Because now he don't want pork in his house. He don't want nobody drinking in the house. And it doesn't change the whole dynamics of the house. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is when somebody change in the relationship, it's not sometimes growing. Sometimes it's just I'm changing and I want you to change with me. And if that other person don't change, then that's when the fallout gonna happen.
That's when the house is divided. And that's
Right.
the problem because people don't communicate anymore.
Mhm.
If I say if you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all both Christians, then one of the party decides to become Muslim, right? So if you do, I guarantee you should have that conversation first. So how would you just divert yourself without even communicating with the
Oh,
partner?
I'm saying I'm sure. I'm sure he having a conversation, but I'm sure the conversation ain't going. Let me tell you something. When people are religion, politics, and money will separate some people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like his households right now.
And you just said three things, but they only mean one: religion, money; politics, money; money. So okay,
Politics, money.
politics not money.
No, I'm talking about if you change to another party. Like
Party.
say if a person if your house Democratic and one person changed to Republican in the house, oh, the house gonna be a trip now. You feel what I'm saying? If one
So
person
every
Democrat, no,
party is a part of what? Why would a person divert? If they were Democratic and they reverted to Republican, I'm sure it's because of their self gain. It's not because I want to just jump to this party.
right?
You're
But
thinking like, what I benefit from this? What
but
can help me as a person? It's all about the money,
and
the
then and then
Benjamin.
and then like I say, sometimes it ain't about jumping to a party. It's just about sometimes just going with a person that got a better idea. You know what I'm
Idea
saying?
what though?
Like
Give me one prime example, one
me,
idea that
me myself, I don't even believe I don't even believe in parties. I wish people would just run and you can actually, it won't be this, oh, we gathering these people from just get 10, 20 people and start off in this race. Don't start off Democrat, Republican, or Independent, just people. All this old blue over here and this red over here, just people. You feel what I'm saying? And let people run. And it won't be about parties. And then we could get to a middle ground somewhere. We could get to somewhere honest where we can get a good person in instead of just, it being well, I'm behind him because he this. See, it's just like gang culture. Oh, we bloods over here. We Crips over here. You feel what I'm saying? They got red over here, got blue over here, and then they gang banging. Oh, you ain't with us? Fuck you over there. Go on back over there on your side of the street. That's how people moving now. And that's how black people moving. That's how black people moving in
that's how
households.
all people moving.
Listen, this is how people moving in households right now because they looking at somebody that don't want to vote like them and they saying, well, shit, you gone over there with them. No, this and that. It is causing people to separate, not
Yeah,
fuck with
show
each other
division.
because
That's
of
showing
yeah.
division.
But then, just like that. If you didn't have no gangs like we came up back in the day when gangs wasn't around like that, you just had to be a tough motherfucker. You had to be a joker that could fight or this and that. And that's how you got your respect. You ain't getting no respect because you this color or you that color. You just got respect because if somebody touched you or put their hands on you, they knew they were going to get whooped. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got respect back in the day. Read that, wasn't it?
So yeah, you would think, but you be blinded by other things, and this ain't what you signed up for. But what about friendship? Those sis or friend girls. That'd be the main one. You have those friends in your life that see where you're going, where you may possibly be, and they're thinking like, oh, they're moving this way, possibly without me. I'm going to do everything in my power to break this up. Or you can have those friends that, hey, be out there for the person that you feel like is treating you well. You decide to discuss this. Oh, he's like this to me, all the good stuff he does. He make me feel this way. And even you go and you started discussing the bad things that he does or she does. When you do that, that friend gonna do everything that they can to possibly lure you away or take what you got.
Mm.
They do that. It's people. It's called people of this world.
Let's call that back door.
All of that.
That call walk you out the front door and then go around and go
Go in the
back
back.
to the back door.
There's so many people like that. Girl, I wouldn't take this from him. Oh boy, I wouldn't take
What
this
up?
from her.
What up, my boy up in the his house?
But he said, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey man, I want you look. He said for president, I want you to run for mayor first. First, we got to start off smile and
Yeah,
clean up.
start with city councilman.
No.
We need some people to orchestrate the city.
He deserved to jump straight into the mayorship. That
Oh,
councilman,
okay. No
you
mayor,
can't do too much.
no.
You
Mayor
can't,
is
you
just no
can't
presidency.
see,
They
look,
don't have
look.
no
I've
control.
never seen. Guess what? I've never seen one thing about it. Okay, just like said about even bigger people. Some people work their way up through politics, but guess what? Since I've been in Jackson, I ain't never seen one councilman graduate from councilman and become mayor. Never seen it. Never seen it.
That will be going backwards.
No, that'll be graduating.
It'll be graduating in funds, but graduating in power
No,
is
I'm
different.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Why go for a councilmanship when you can't get a councilman and then become mayor? You might as well jump straight to mayor because I've never seen, because guess what? You get in the councilmanship and then you get all these people that don't like certain things you say all this time or certain stuff you ain't did, and you ain't gonna never move up. You ain't gonna never move up.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of stuff like that just don't happen. And I'm just telling the truth. He said, you hear that? Too many snakes in them low offices. They knocking me clean off. He said, I don't want the money. I want the change. See, that's why I say a man like him, because he think more like me and the love of Jackson in a whole. You feel what I'm saying? Like some people around here just love Jackson just cause. You know what I'm saying? My boy, he'll be in a car 1 minute, he'll be riding a bicycle the next money. He loves Jackson. He ain't scared of Jackson. He like me. We ride a bike to the store. We're done, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to get into power where you can actually make a change. I think going for one of them lower seats, you just ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. Yeah. Well, see, the reason they wouldn't want people like us in office or something like that because see things like that. We had the Iraq boys back out. We had dudes jumping out of U-Haul trucks and all that. It'll go back old school. Joker wouldn't be around here just riding around, jumping out of his stove. We had an undercover cop sitting right there at the front door, waiting on them to just walk, because that's all they had to do. is just get in a dark tinted car and park at the front door and wait for the stupid jokers to walk in the store with long ass guns. That's all they got to do. This stuff ain't no rocket science. He said, I don't want to see them kids go out like that. Me either. That's why I said you got to have programs. You know what I'm saying? You got to open these gyms. I was looking the other day and I was just watching just rad, and I'm looking at parks and I'm looking at it is actually nets on the parks. I was like, oh, they got nets there. I rode by another park. There's nets there. Nets there. I ain't seen one child playing at any park. Not one park that I seen children with basketball playing. Only park I done seen children actually with a basketball actually playing at all is, I think, Grove Park, the top up there by the train track up that way by Northside Drive, the top part. Is that Grove Park there too?
Yeah, on California Avenue side.
Yeah. That's the only place that I done seen people playing basketball at. These folks, some of these kids got to be in a gym or something. I don't know what they doing, but they ain't outside. You know how everybody be hollering they outside. Your kids ain't outside. You might be outside. He said they ass ain't hiding though. Yeah, but let me. I ain't gonna do that. Come on, then. Next second.
Some people are stuck in how you used to be. Like coming up, you knowing people, you used to rock and roll that way. You on this professional level, a better life changing thing. I know what you used to do. Miss Norda, I know what you used to do. I'm holding that accountable. You're still the same person. People grow.
Oh, you talking like LaRuben now. LaRuben, he keep me at the same level when I was in 8th grade. Yeah, I remember you from junior high, nigga. You still that nigga. Nigga, I got a grown daughter. I mean, it's just a trip how, like you said, people can put you in a certain spot and won't let you go. Rita said they are not in a gym. They ain't in the gym either.
Well, y'all go. That's great.
Wow. Damn, why if they ain't in the gym and they ain't outside, they inside playing them damn video games. That's all they do. Yep, but yeah, I don't think a lot of people put me in the same spot though. I think people remember who I used to be, but I don't get people putting me back in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I can't relate to the same spot thing. I don't think people stuck in how I used to be, because yeah, I'm much different than I used to be.
Well, thank God for change.
Go ahead.
So when you find yourself reaching out all the time, they may be switching up. Y'all used to talk all the time, and now like you don't hear this person calling you too much. You probably lose that thought. Like, I'm always calling this person. They busy. I'm reaching out all the time. What's up with that?
Well, I caught myself doing that a lot. I mean, like, I think it's not that people don't be friends. I think what it is you're in different worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you're in different worlds. Like say somebody have a baby and they dedicating all this 6-7 months to a baby and child and raising their child and daycare, and they got a full schedule, all day. You got a full schedule over here. Sometimes it just don't, it's called growing up. I mean, growing up is not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you grow up and then you see your people like you know, it seems like you only see your people do deaths and funerals and stuff like that, but you know, people grow up and people do different things and people move how they you know how they move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Read
He
that.
said, I know you. I was your little brother.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we had fun back then, man. But like I said, you know, when you're out there and like he said, he know me and my mentality, my whole mentality was different. And you know, I put it away. The people that was around me was soldiers. So we ain't play no games. And I think, you know, even at older, I think a lot of people that been around me, they saw my growth and they grow too. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I like about I don't think I hindered people like like if you it seemed like you under somebody they ain't helping you, they really hurting your growth. You know what I'm saying? Like you hanging around somebody and they just messing up your whole growth pattern. Yeah,
Some people don't like to see you involved if they're not.
right. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. And I think everybody got to have a plan. You know, just like we were saying, like, you know, everybody need a plan and everybody need to always check on their plan. You feel what I'm saying? Like some people have a plan and sometimes it ain't nothing wrong with, you know, redirecting your plan a little bit long as it's working for you. You know what I'm saying? Like we be scared to like we want to stick to this. If it ain't working, you know what I'm saying? You adjust your plan a little bit, but it's still a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of people don't really stay friends a super long time and stuff like they used to do because people are too busy wanting other people to be like them. And I think that's a hard way to look at stuff. You know, somebody you want people to move like you or I don't want to be in their company. You know what I'm saying? Like what I realized of being out here, I realized that, you know, I have friends that smoke weed, I have friends that do this, I have friends that do that. And I let all my friends be themselves. You know what I'm saying? I think real true friendship ain't because somebody is there to help you or this and that, or every time you need help. I think it's just you knowing a person. You really knowing a person and letting them be them. I think that's real friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I have real friendship with dudes I wouldn't let borrow no money. You know what I'm saying? Like you my friend, but I know better. You know what I'm saying? Like I you know, I think knowing a person, I think sometimes we want this friendship to be like we watch on TV. Oh yes, I can trust you with $20,000. Oh y'all ain't gonna be friends. Something
Not long.
not long. You give them 20,000, y'all gonna be enemies. Some they gonna go along. Come on, read that.
They don't want you to leave their pity party you don't know about.
You know, self management, get things done. Yeah, and you know, let me keep going down because I want to get to some things. I want to get to some things. Go ahead.
Self management get things done. All my old friends from when I was hustling is out here reciprocating me, but saying we fell out for stuff they did. Oh Lord, that's what we were talking about in the beginning. Do you justify yourself from what they're saying against you or what you've done? Do you send out justification, try and let people know your side, or you leave it alone?
Yeah. Well, what it is that's that growing apart. Like even if we'll just throw it out here like a movie. Even if you doing something like you like Power or whatever, Tariq or whatever, I mean they be having people they mess with or whatever. But when they trying to get bigger, they messing with the Russians and the Jamaicans and all these people overseas, and they trying to make moves. They traveling, trying to find the plug, trying to. So somebody who's steady trying to elevate, trying to meet new people to elevate. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing when I think about the construction business and everything else. You know what I'm saying? People out here are actually trying, how you say, get better, move better,
Mm-hmm.
do better things. And I think sometimes when people stagnant, they don't like people that's moving. Like when you got somewhere to be or you got to go, like I can't stay long. I got to go do something. Oh man, god damn, man, you always moving and then you be like, see you. Cause I mean, you don't want to hear that shit. You don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Mom said they want to live off the old me. It's okay. I don't live there anymore.
Right. And then
Right.
I can think like that because we all had friends that we thought they were friends, but we was buying beer, we was buying cigarette, we was buying liquor, we was buying
And
stuff
feed
like that.
them,
Yeah,
give their way
Molly
in.
all the time and all that. You know what I'm saying?
They knew
And
you were a walking party.
uh,
You could ride.
you know, and I think the worst part about me now is I don't think like I try to get to know people first. So like I'm not like if somebody throw a barbecue the first time, I'm not trying to come over there and eat and all that because you know it's like you got to get a feeling of people. You know what I'm saying? Like people invite you somewhere, and if you eat one piece of chicken over what they thought you should eat,
It's gonna be a
they
problem.
they telling everybody that mother came on my house, ate all my food up, drunk all my beer up. No, I'm just saying, you got
Don't
them
say
kind of
it.
people
They gonna
that
say it.
they're gonna talk about you as soon as you leave. And look, he made a plate, a to-go plate after he ate half of every goddamn thing. I'm just telling you how
Well,
people going
it's true.
how people gonna move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, like I just think like it's the own people sometimes, people around us that's devilish to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Read that why I put up the next.
So we put people in a room with people they never been in the same room with. If they didn't respect you so much.
Mm,
I missed that one, but okay. We
it's
put
just
people in the room with people they would never be in the same room with if they didn't respect you so much. Okay, okay, I kind of get it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah,
it. I get it. I
yeah.
get it.
Cause see, and I feel them on that because sometimes I done been around people that I really didn't want to be around. Only reason I was around them because my friend bought it. My good friend brung him around. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
And
And,
then they
and
may not even know your whole story on that.
right. And I think sometimes that right there. that happens a lot. Like you can have somebody around that you really be looking at saying, this dude really ain't my cup of tea. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And somebody else bring them, and then you looking at now you got yourself looking at them funny, like, is they your friend? You know, no, I'm just
Like,
saying,
yeah,
like,
birds of a feather flock together.
hey,
That goes
hey,
together.
so that's why I move so singly all the time because I know if you got somebody beside you, you getting judged off you
Off of
and
you in there.
that person that's with you. So friends are that you're around when you holler bestie and you take a picture and you all this my bestie, people judging you. Just
From
like
how
they
they friend
judging
you.
that person. If y'all friends and y'all besties, I know how she get down, or I know how he get down. He be robbing folks and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, that joker right there is evil. You know, it
Wait,
just.
I missed that one. Go back.
Oh, go ahead.
He said cloud chasing. We're in the age of attention.
Yeah,
Social media everywhere.
yeah, yeah. Don't forget to like and share.
Hmm.
'Cause it don't cost nothing to like
He
and
said
share.
we still put them on. My partner may have bricks. I don't sell bricks, but they want to so bad that they cut your throat for their friendship.
Yeah, you right.
Oh my goodness.
You right. You are. And 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 you know what? It's a lot of things back in the day that a buffer. And when I say a buffer, like a lot of things back in the day that people couldn't get close to certain people because you had to go through people to get to them. And
Hmm.
and and I always felt to be somebody out here, you always had to have buffers. You always had to have somebody that in the middle right here, where that person try to jump over you, like he's saying, you ain't gonna jump over him to talk to me. You feel what I mean?
They
Because
tried.
I'm gonna send you back down to him. You ain't gonna jump at. See, that's how people get. That's how people get robbed. That's how people get locked up and all that because they don't care who they meet. You feel what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
one thing about a dude that's big out here, he can't just be sitting up here moving with everybody because see, some of these dudes are what we call just chasing the cheese. And you look like a big old cheese, a little old lick for them. Yeah, that's all you look at like that. He said, a picture is what got them folks on me.
This is what got them folks on me. Lord.
Yeah. Mhm. Did you read the thing before below?
So when your
The new one?
question, you didn't skip one.
Oh, good. Oh, you talking about the jokes? Oh, go ahead.
When your jokes are taken to heart now, they know you're a whole comedian. But now the funny stuff I was saying, it's like, oh, you trying to talk about me? You trying to place me here because of my insecurities? No. But I'm just saying, old jokes and
Well, I'm
new
gonna tell
jokes.
you, man. Don't forget to like and share. But I go through that on this show, like just talking about regular subjects and this and that. Everybody think it's about them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always like, oh man, you been around.
You throwing off of me.
Yeah, you throwing
You trying
shade
to talk about me?
on. But you know, I look at it because like you know, I got these followers and I got, all that 5,000 friends. And and I've been out here a while and I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people. So when you know a lot of people and you've been around a long time around and you've been communicating with so many people, learning, and people don't realize that it's a lot of people got the same problems. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people got the same problems, and sometimes people don't look at it like that. They don't look at it like, oh, it's people out here that's doing the same thing I'm doing. Just like I'm fucking up my money or doing this and doing that. If I'm talking about it, I mean, that's because I know several people that's doing it like that. It's not because I'm picking on one person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody won't stop smoking. Somebody won't stop drinking. Somebody won't stop, doing something, to make them a better person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I try to preach some good stuff, but I mean, like, I really preach because I'm gonna have to dial that back a little bit. I think I try to inform people like better ways to move sometimes because I done got to the point that the world's so weird. I just let people do it. The world's
Mm-hmm.
so weird. You know what I'm saying? When they got stripper robots finna come out, I just don't know where we going. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't know where we going. So I mean, it's just something else. Read that one from what's new.
So I was around boatloads of it before I even really valued money. But you grew up watching.
Say what?
He grew up watching. He said he was around boatloads before he even really valued money. He just saw it. Then you
Yeah,
learn the value when you have to spend it. That's called
yeah,
life.
yeah. He was always around. Yeah,
But I'm
all
saying
the
he said he didn't value it. He didn't value it until later.
well. I think what happens is I think a lot of us we kind of don't want to value it, but we know we need it to plan a
No,
future.
I think you're missing what he's saying, like in the
Go ahead,
sense.
break it down. What he trying to say?
I feel like and told me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong, he's
Uh-huh.
saying, he been around boatloads of it. Everything that he's involved with, money, whatever the situation is, he saw it before he even knew or understood the value of it. You were just being a part of
Well,
this, looking and watching from the outside, looking in, before you
okay,
knew the real stats of what the value of doing this, the value of making money, the value of working this way or orchestrating that way. That's what I'm
okay.
thinking he's saying.
Reason I'm looking at it different because when he was around me at first, he was a child.
Well,
You feel
there
what
it
I'm
is.
saying?
That's your
So
answer
so
right there.
so when no, I'm saying when he was around hustlers and things, he was he was young. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
it
that
was
is your
yeah.
answer.
So
That's
that's
what he
probably
means.
why. Yeah, yeah. So
That's what he means.
yeah, so he
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 didn't
was
even know the value of it. He just was seeing it and witnessing it with his eyes. But he probably learned later the value of what he was learning or seeing and putting into perspective.
yeah yeah. I mean, I think all of because it's like hell when we met, I was like 20. So I think you
Lord
know
help.
I think all of us was
Year
just
old
young,
you, I wouldn't
young.
probably even want to know you at 20
Now a
because you
lot of
were
people,
young and
a
you
lot
were
of people,
wild probably, and you probably was trying to get everything and into perspective to try and go ahead and do what you do. I bet your mouth was terrible then. If your mouth is like it is now at 20, I can only imagine. I can
Nah,
only imagine.
I really wasn't. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
this. I wasn't never the guy that you wouldn't want to know or want to be his friend, but I was the wrong guy that you wanted to cross, or you didn't, or you wasn't his friend. Like, I mean, yeah, yeah. You mess around and get dealt with. I was, I had a nice little block. Good evening, Sharon. Up in his house, up in his
Hey,
thing.
Sharon.
Yeah, we was witty. You get it. You see it. Oh, okay, good. He said we was really still children. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. He said we didn't brag about stuff like that. Scarface and them rapped about. Yeah, because see, Scarface gave us a different way to look at the game. I think Scarface, I credit Scarface for keeping me out of jail.
Good. Thank you,
No
Scarface.
reason because he was always talking about getting in, getting out, moving with a purpose. And I think at first we was around here not really moving. You move out here moving, but you're not moving with a purpose. What's up, Moya up in the his house, up in this thing and things and shames and things and all that good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. But let me. I got to keep on rolling. Come on with that.
So when the friends or associates start to belittle you every chance they get, they become condescending.
Okay, throw that out there. What you mean by that?
I'm up here, you right here. I deal with you, but you still minute to me because I'm better. I got this going on for myself. Actually, you don't. You just got this look going on. And that's like people that go and buy Michael Kors purses on a
Yeah,
knockoff or even in the store. Why would you take your light bill money and go buy this purse so you can be condescending over people? So you have to put on this image to impress people. And there are so many people that does this.
and you know
So
what
you
I?
got these your friends riding in the best cars,
Yeah,
all your house. You don't even have a house, but you riding this big car. Like
and you know what?
so
And
I
you
can
know what?
impress that
One
I'm moving
thing,
like
one thing about that was different in me is I never bought these expensive cars. I I probably I was right there on the edge a couple of times, but I would never do it. It was just something about it. I mean, I guess because I watched so many movies and as soon as you buy a good looking car, whatever, they put the radar on your ass and all kind of
Mhm.
stuff. But I never, I, it didn't, even now, cars.
Even in your younger days, you didn't want an expensive car or to sit
Nah,
out
I want,
above everything.
no, I always made my own. So
Oh,
I'm the type of person I want to buy something that ain't shit and then restore it, and then it becomes me and just mine. It's not what it came off the lot. You feel what I'm saying? So I never
okay,
wanted a car and said, "Oh man,"
okay.
But I done drove them and said, I done rented them. I done drove them party cars and drove cars that like this here. But I mean, I just never wanted one. It just never just. I mean, I wasn't that type of dude. I guess you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my bad. Hey, Patrice up in there. His house up here. Come on with them questions. All right.
So he gave us game and let you know death and prison come with it all.
Right. And that's what Scarface did. He gave us the game, and he was like, "You think you moving like this, but if you move like this, it's shout. It's this time. It's that. I mean, he was see back then when rappers rap, they told you the good and the bad part of the game. See, they don't do that now. They just tell you all the good parts. They don't tell you all that. Mario said,
Just,
"Jealous." Okay.
but it happens.
Well,
And the image is how suckers got on top. Suckers got on top.
yeah.
Need genuinely good friends. Be happy for me because I'm happy for you. That
Yeah.
don't happen too often nowadays. People be hating on you for no reason.
Well, you know what? Um, I feel like I got some genuine friends out there. But I think you got to be what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I ever crossed any of my friends where they say, that nigga ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
even dudes that if we fell out of touch for a while and I seen them again or we talked again or anything, it wasn't like, I just didn't want to mess with them. I just maybe lost contact. They lost their number or changed number. Cause I tell people out there, I still got the same number I had way back then. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Well, read it.
So none of us did really from that era. We had dopamine shouts back then. I got the S450, I guess. What is the S450?
Oh, you must well finna. I thought you was finna put something up. You
No,
done
I
went
was asking.
no, you went sideways on me. I ain't know what you were doing. You said, I said it again. Now.
So
You said
what is the
the
S450?
Oh, that was a car back in the day. Hold on, let me
Oh,
say
it's a
none
car?
really from that era. We had those vein shotters back then. I got that S450. Yeah,
A Mercedes or what is that? Or
mm,
is it something else?
I'm sure you gonna tell us in a second there. Yeah, 450, yeah.
Is that those
Ben,
big, or was it the big body Lexus? Or what was
Ben,
it? Mercedes.
Ben.
Yeah, they were saying the Mercedes.
Mm,
Okay.
the Ben.
So back in the day, probably in era, they used to drive the big. They call it big body Lexus. What was those called?
Carry about it off for about 2 weeks. I can believe that. Is that when people start pretending to be happy for you? Mm, that ain't right. In order to have a friend, you must be a friend. Yep. I agree with that. I agree. Like the reason a lot of people don't get along with people a lot because a lot of people not friendly. And I think you actually got to be friendly to keep a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree.
I read that.
Well, you said a person can help from their different backgrounds and carry themselves differently. Some people dumb themselves down to hang out with certain people, as well as people live above their means to hang out with certain people. My first two cars were Cadillacs. Okay. Oh, Miss Cadillac girl, do your thing, Cadillac.
Yeah.
So when a person enjoy reminding you about your flaws,
Mm.
I remember you used to do this. I remember you used to roll that way. Why you keep bringing up my past? I know
No,
you. I know you know you knew of me.
you took that down.
He was talking about the big body car.
No, no, I'm talking about that was ticking across. Did you take that down?
I didn't do nothing. I'm right here.
You did. I hear you talking.
I just read that.
No,
Oh, you moving on. Okay, well, do your thing, sir. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I was still on that one. You didn't even come in. So, okay.
no, I was no, you was no, you was saying that you let me I'm moving stuff out the way. Let me see. All right. Go ahead. Run it down. Go ahead.
So, when a person enjoy reminding you about your flaws, I just addressed that. What you used to. You just had that up there. They start to
What
treat your friendship like a competition of who got more.
I didn't put that up there.
I'm not doing. Don't you see my hands? I have not done anything.
No, I mean I just put it okay, come on with it. We're gonna keep on moving till you get it right.
Okay, it's Leo season. Watch out for special occasions. They forget your greeting or give you an afterthought greeting. They probably wait all day. I'm not gonna wish this person happy birthday till 11 p.m. I'm not gonna
Lies you
do
tell.
anything. I'm gonna call them and tell them it's your birthday. Happy birthday, dog, till 11 p.m.
I want my birthdays early and often. Okay, my baby. Go ahead.
Look, okay. She said, "Hey, I couldn't help it. My daddy brought that. I couldn't buy a shrine. Okay, Cadillac,
A swing. That ain't that's a
a swing. What
I
is
thought
that?
that was a bike.
Oh, oh, Maya said she couldn't
Cause
buy
I
it.
yeah, cause I got one.
Oh, you got one. Okay. She said daddy bought it. She said I had two Cadillac Cimarrons, 84 and 87. They were small, but at
Yeah,
least you had them.
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Not one thing. Some people aren't that fortunate.
Okay.
Vulnerable situations when they know your triggers.
Hmm.
Friends know your triggers. They want to bring up those vulnerable situations.
Hmm.
Men love harder than women. I'm just saying. Women can push you to love them um,
To
to the end
death.
of time.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is very short for dudes sometimes. If he mess around and start living too hard too early, he'll be
It may
gone
be a problem.
real quick. Moy says she stay away from them haters.
That part. So, do we grow out of childhood friends?
Um, hmm, good question. Um, I think I think well, I'm gonna say it like this here. I think we grow out of childhood friends being your bestie after you grow up sometime. Like I think you go out of you start once you get grown, like like when you young, you had to be around certain people. You feel what I'm saying? Like I remember my first, like one of my first uh, best friend way back in the day. His name was Craig. I never thought that I wouldn't see him no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that. His
Yeah.
daddy moved. His daddy moved. They moved into a bigger house, maybe a bigger neighborhood. I don't know. But all of a sudden, didn't see him no more. Didn't call. Didn't stay in touch. I think I ran across him one time. You know what I'm saying? And you always think that, damn, dude, like once you become friends with people and then you don't talk to them for a minute, you be kind of wondering, damn, were we ever friends? Did they ever look me up on Facebook or this and that? You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, damn, and a lot of people when they be away from you, they sometimes they be glad they're away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't really never fuck with that dude. We moved and I was over it. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Yep. So, you know, some people, what I'm saying? Some people don't make friends like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can see the motion you have when you got goals and perspective sights. You don't think you're where you want to be, but to a stagnant person, you are already too far gone. They hate is really an acknowledgement of your accomplishment. You said a mouthful, and that is so true. That's where a lot of the hate come from because they see you accomplishing or moving forward or building something, and that's when the hate come in.
Yeah.
This
Because
man do something in life, or this woman trying to move forward in life. Yes, the hate
then,
comes.
then this what it is. They can see where they're gonna be spending less time with you because you're growing up. You know what I'm saying? They can see that you going places. It's just like a person got accepted in school across the world, and then they friend be like, "Oh, you gonna go and leave me here?" Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's why I made that 3.5 average or whatever. Whatever what they call a good grade. Uh,
GPA.
yeah, GPA. That's why I worked so hard to get there. Ain't my fault that you didn't do your homework, but I did mine because I want to go places. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people want to go places, but sometimes until they let certain people go, they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Usually people move to a position where you are not as needed as much, then see you were ranked in their lives. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that one. You just not there yet. Yeah, and I believe that's a thing too. A lot of times, people not being where they at, and I think that's what happens because I think a lot of people think they outgrowing people, and I'm just gonna keep it honest on some of that too. But a lot of people that claim they outgrow somebody, where did you grow to? What did you evolve to? If you're in the same exact place or worse when they left, I mean, what? You know what I'm saying? Like what did you outgrow?
Right.
Sometimes people don't realize people in your life sometimes be on the same balance you are. And some
Mm-hmm.
you might think you better than them, but all you probably really got on them is maybe a little more money. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Like that. But other than that, you still might have the same mindset and still if you put the same amount of money in front of both of y'all, you might do the same thing.
It's gonna work the same. More you said you can. She said you grow out from your friends because you're doing different things, different interests will put distance between you both. Start hanging out with your work friends or your love. Better watch them work friends, but okay. It's not that you're not friends, just not so much in common anymore like you used to be.
Right,
That's what
right.
it be. That's what the growth mean. It doesn't mean that you're growing because you're belittling this person. It means that the things you're doing or the way you're moving is different from what this friend offered or this person offered at this time. So
It's just like being friends and say one start drinking every day and you don't get down like that. You smoke or you do this or you do that. Everybody gonna start slowly moving over to people that kind of doing the same thing they do. You know, it's the same
mhm.
thing when I look at dudes with women. I used, to, you know, I remember I used to go to the dude and he used to always talk about, oh yeah, you got to let them women go now. So what it is when he in the mind state, you know, a man mind state, like, oh yeah, she go out with her friend girls and they go do that and do that. And long as she come home and handle her business and do this, he's straight. So when you look at it like that, you can look at it. I mean, it's not like they growing apart. It's like he allowing her to grow and do her at the same time while he's doing him, and they can have these separate things that come back and something to talk about at the end of the day. So sometimes it's not about you growing apart. Sometimes people want people to move like them. And sometimes you gotta let that person move like them and you move like you and y'all come together at the end of the day. You know, it's just like having two jobs. People ain't going to the same job and going to the same house most of the time, you know. Shouts out to my brother. Oh, okay. Uh, go ahead.
What made you friends? You were neighbors or classmates. We had things in common.
Right, right. And sometimes them things that can be start being uncommon, and then now it's not like that no more. He said, "Yes, really can't see growth. It just happens like a new blade of grass growing." Yeah, because sometimes some of these dudes growing, but we can't see it. All right, let's come on with it. Read
So we did that. Go to the next.
it. Huh?
So, do men need to move more like women in defending men?
Yeah. Um,
Thing.
yeah, I think women sometimes move so different and they move together. And I think on the man's side, we got so many damn haters that that men hate men more like they hate themselves. I mean, like I get on here sometimes and I watch little podcasts and I watch men. I even watch, you know, men that people be sending me. You know what I'm saying? People always like to send, you know, when I put stuff on Facebook, people are send me, inbox me stuff about some dude talking about, oh, real men do this, real men, and he
Because
do
they know
this.
you're gonna post it.
No, 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 no. Sometimes it be some busters, you know, talking about real men things and they ain't real men. They be like,
So,
oh,
do you
real
post
men.
stuff like that too?
Buster stuff now.
Oh, okay.
I read it. I mean, I listen to it. and what's name, and then I might react on their page or something, but I'm not putting it on my page. I don't like putting buster stuff up. So I I it's like it's like just like I ain't never put no Derek Jackson and some of these other country bunkers. I mean that talk off out of the two sides of their mouth. They say one thing, but they doing another thing. Cause a lot of dudes out here doing that. I can't even stand dudes that that what is that? All men are real men. See, and that's the thing. See, men try to demote other men because they ain't moving like them, and that's the same
Mhm.
thing I was saying. How you gonna hate somebody just because they don't move like you? See, this the thing I hate. A dude to get on here on social media. You ain't no real man if you cheat on a woman. You all need your dick cut off. You ain't nothing but a sorry sack of shit. And women be like, oh, yes. And then you the
If you
same
know he
person.
cheat, he's not a real
You the,
man.
you the same person got two grandmas and two mamas that stayed right across the street from me. When grandpa died, everybody knew. Only time people knew about their other brothers and sisters at the funeral. So I ain't trying to hear it. So is we gonna go back and say grandpa wasn't a real man? Nope, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna go and do that. If that dude daddy was cheating or something. Is he gonna call him? He ain't wasn't a real man. You know what? He probably would. Could be like, I don't want to be nothing like my dad. He cheated on my mom and she left him, and you know what I'm saying? Man, people gonna do what they do. And the same dudes that claim that they don't do certain stuff is the main dudes that be out here doing it most of the time. You know what I'm saying? These same dudes be sniffing up behind these women sometimes, and they doing most of the shit. Most of these dudes that's sitting up here posting stuff. Oh yes, oh the love of my life. I just want her to. I would never do nothing to hurt you and this and that. Then they be separated 2 years down because he been fucking five. I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of dudes get on social media and forget social media will find you too. It'll find out your wrongs and your what's names too. Because when you come on here and you be super fake and you trying to just put down men, it just to me is the worst kind of men because I see women defending each other, good or bad. I was at the store the other day. I was like, oh, and I asked a woman, I said, ain't that right? And then the woman like, oh, I didn't hear that, or you like, oh, I'm not in it, or this and that. Then I asked him, I was like, ain't that right? He was like, no, I don't know. This and then. I said, see, if you had agreed, then it'd have been two to two. You know what I'm saying? Like, why men gotta just disagree or don't agree just because? Like I see women can know another woman wrong and they still agree with her. They be like, "Oh
Mhm.
yes, yes."
That's your circle. But just say for instance, when you said that, like she said, I didn't hear it to agree. You can't be around here agreeing to nothing. If you didn't hear anything with it, that didn't have nothing to do with the man or woman stance. That wasn't fair to those people.
Just
So
like,
that's
just
simple.
like, look, just like it was that he's stroking egos like wedding crashing movies. Yeah, going through just saying, see, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. Keep it real sometimes. Don't just get on here and say what women want to hear if that ain't really in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's in your heart, say it. But if you sit up here just saying something for likes and shares, like I
No,
know
for self gain. That's everything. When you telling somebody what they want to hear, just like you will post something, say something, do something for somebody to like it, comment, whatever your self gain is at that particular time. There's people in life.
or
Everything
dislike.
that everything that people coincide with, they want it for their self gain. So
Yeah.
that wasn't a fair statement there, but
Well,
okay.
I mean, no, I post stuff fair, fairly. You know what I'm saying? I don't post. I put it away. I don't post stuff. See, this is what I'm trying to say. I don't post stuff I don't like just for somebody else to like. You understand what I'm saying? I
So
don't go.
you're
It's
not
men.
controversial.
What I'm saying is, it's men out here that go out their way to just post stuff that they don't even agree with. They just post it because they know it's gonna get likes. You understand what I'm saying? I post stuff. If I get likes or dislikes or whatever, I'm fine. And that's
It
probably why
doesn't
I ain't.
matter, but the whole fact of the matter, you start controversials so you can see what these people got to say. You are SS. You know what that is?
No,
You
but what I'm saying is,
you
what
be
I'm
doing that
saying,
to bull crap likes in comments to get stuff started. You be liking and stirring up people. Let me see what they got to say. What they got to say about this.
well,
You just
well,
be doing that stuff.
I'm still saying
That's
some
what
stuff.
you
I'm
do.
still, but I'm still saying some stuff. I'm controversial. I like controversy. But I'm still being authentic. I don't think these dudes out here are being authentic when they post something. You feel what I'm saying?
No, because
Like,
a lot of them do self
like,
gains.
I put it
You're
away.
self gaining for
I put it
controversy.
away. I put it away. Some of these dudes post something. Oh, I ain't never cheated on a woman in my
When
life.
we know all men cheat. So
No, no,
what
listen
will
what
you
I'm
do
saying.
that for?
See, look at you. See what I'm saying.
We know
Come on,
all men cheat. Why
let me
would
read
he
some.
say
Let me
that?
read some of these comments because here we go. Go ahead. Pick me.
He said they call it empathetic women, pick me's in today's society.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, women that say anything good about a man and be like, you'll pick me. And they don't even appreciate her just having being a woman with a different opinion than them. They just call him a pick me. And a lot of these dudes, when they go against the grain and they go against men, it's like they have some kind of deep down hatred for men. I think it's daddy issues sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no need to think, you know. You know that's the issue for a lot of women. What you thought?
I'm talking
And
about
I
the
ever go
men.
against
I
my
think
co
the men got daddy issues because I think because sometimes now I'm gonna get into it because I'm gonna put it up here. What am I? Come on, bam.
Islam said, I'll never go against my co-partner in front of an outsider though. Okay, good. That's a plus.
Yeah,
You should follow me if you want an example of what he's saying. It has shock value because it's new intel.
yeah,
All men don't cheat either.
right. So that's why I wasn't even
You
finna go.
talking about society, right?
No,
What
society
society?
ain't do that. Society didn't
Society
do
say
that.
all men cheat. That's, that's the
But guess
that's
what?
the
No,
controversy we have.
women put that
All
out
men
there.
cheat, and just like society say, all women cheat. Nobody's faithful, so
Uh-uh.
nobody's faithful to each other.
And you know what? Uh-uh.
Nope.
See,
Tell me.
that's hold on. That's a statement that I ain't never put out there. I ain't never put out there
Oh,
that
you
all
haven't, but okay, I've
no,
seen
I'm
it.
saying because then I know I'll be instantly just lying for no reason. All
What
men
you
don't
mean?
cheat. All men don't cheat and all women don't cheat. I
No, I
wouldn't
haven't
just
seen
throw
you
it
put
out
that
there.
out there.
I wouldn't
Why
just
would
throw
you
it out
put
there.
that all men cheat?
There you go. Something to read.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm late. T-shirts, pillowcases by Kimberly Belisle. Football season starts very soon. Contact her. That's the number. Check out Miss Kimberly Belisle. What's the name? Say it again for me.
I hope you at work take you this long to get on. Oh, get my back. She probably got on and jumped back off too. Read that other one down there so we can get into this thing. You know, I'm ready to get into this thing.
So are other men man's new enemy? Are men hated for other men real? So are other men the man's real enemy?
Yeah.
So are other men hated for other men keeping it real? Okay. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. You keep it too real, they were like,
No,
you
I'm
being
saying
hard because you're
is
not
that
gonna be
no,
out
I'm saying
on
our
what I'm
men.
trying to get on.
Hold on, listen what I'm saying. Are men hate for other men real?
I understood that part.
No, nah, because I feel like it is a hatred, a new hatred for men that is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy new hatred for men, and I don't know where they come from. I mean, I know where it come from. It might have came from single mother households with 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 dudes feeling a certain kind of way because they didn't never had a dad in the household and this and that. That could be it. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna show get into it. Go
We
ahead,
just
read,
missed
read.
the nope, we gotta go back because what he said was fire and
Oh,
the truth.
hold on.
Nope,
Go ahead.
that one more right there.
I
He
know.
said, I'm devoted until you can't be the woman I need you to be at that time. So now, when we're devoted until you can't be what I need you to be at that time, so we cheaters?
Hold on, man. That's his thing and his alone.
No, I'm saying there are so many people feel the exact same way of what he just stated. If you can't, I'm devoted to you. But if you can't be what I need you to be at that time, then I'm not devoted anymore. That's what he said.
What that mean though? Break it down. What you think it means?
I just said it. You're not listening. He said he's devoted until the woman can be
Yeah, I
what he
understand
needs
what
you to be at the time.
I
Okay, so
understand
he's
what
saying
he's
that,
saying. Give me an example.
okay, so I'm committed to you. I'm committed to you for as long as you giving me what I need. But when you can't give me what I need at that time that I need it, I'm not devoted.
Well, that's the same thing about these people talking about growing apart.
That's not growing apart.
Because guess
No,
what?
it's not.
If
That's not growing
somebody,
apart.
hold on, listen. Guess what? The reason you was get together was for a purpose, and say if somebody is married, and if they say in the marriage when we were talking about people growing apart, that person is not giving them what they need anymore. Is it mental stimulation or whatever that they want? That person not giving it. They ain't doing it for them no more.
But
So that's
he didn't say in the sense of marriage. He said at that time. So we're not talking about married people. We're talking about devoted people. If I'm devoted to you,
yeah.
listen, this is the thing. People can take the street life and say, I'm devoted to my boy. I got his back as long as I'm okay. But when I'm not okay, forget him. He's not my boy. That's how I feel with that.
Yeah,
As
like
long
like
as
like
this
like if
girl,
somebody go to jail and they
right,
face some real time, now
right,
you
I'm
hold
not
them.
devoted to him
Yeah,
no more. It's going to affect me. I feel that if that statement right there, that means on the street and that means in relationships too. If you're that type of person where you can't devote to yourself or not to yourself, to a person because they're not giving you what you need at the time, that's not fair. That's not cool. But okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the next thing. I read it.
all right, go ahead.
Then now a real man gonna be a man, but most definitely knows how to take care of himself and his responsibilities without someone having to tell or direct him on a daily basis. He break bread without you having to tell him cause he know bills are due. He check on his people without you having to remind him he got a support system. They out here. They're just rare. So many entitled boys in men bodies shaking my head, and they have the nerve to be hoes lying about wanting to be in a relationship.
Mm.
People do what they want to do.
She said she was out of work, so she can't. She so I can't get ready for bed.
Insecurity is a spirit of attraction. What that have to do with your last statement? Tell me.
No,
Now
go
it's
ahead.
the insecurity because a person,
No, keep it with this one. This on with it.
it's not me cheating. You want to be everything you want me to be. But when I need you to be my everything, you have the capacity to do it, but don't. You cheated me.
I guess that's kind of like if you ask your woman to cook a sandwich and she don't want to cook a sandwich. No, now you got to go.
Yeah.
Now you got to go to Waffle House.
Well, you shouldn't ask her to cook you a sandwich. If she was your woman, you wouldn't even have to ask her to cook anything.
Oh shit, she'll ask you, huh?
That part.
Okay, gotcha.
Devotion is deeper than love. That part, it is. You can love somebody to death, but can't stand them. But if you love somebody for real, you can't stand them, but they won't go lacking. You'll do what you can to make it work.
Read that one now. Read that one. What up, cuz?
Say he's right on what? What is he right on, Mr. Tyrone? You better call up. What is he right on? Let me hear this.
I'll tell you, because I bet you a lot of men know, starting to know that another man is his new enemy now. They don't move correctly no more. They more so devoted to, like you say, backstabbing, backdooring their own partners that they ain't real like that no more.
Look,
Just
Shalom, I need you to tell me what I misunderstood. I need you to join us so you can talk because your typing is getting me behind. Can you join us for just a moment to explain to me, please, so I cannot have a misunderstanding of what your communication is right now? Thank you, sir. People love the new J's, but they like the next ones coming out too. Love is vague. Okay. For those who love J's, you are so right. That's a very limited edition. Wait, hold on. Hey,
my bad. I said that's a good one because people be falling in love with stuff they ain't even got yet. I done seen people they putting the new J's that they ain't bought yet, putting the picture on their page, and they already love them all year. You don't even know how they feel on your foot. See, I'm
I
from the
mean,
old school.
but listen, you got to think about if I'm a
First.
person of concept that never have been in a place to have a feeling of loving Jays in my entire life, how can that be an understanding for me to understand his concept?
Uh-oh.
Tyrone said, well, I've been with my woman 16 years and it is what it is. We at the point we just got to do what we got to do. Well, work it out. And I wish it 16 times 70 more. That part,
Oh, what I'm talking about.
time does not bring about
said he'll try.
patience.
He said
Time come with communication and understanding. You understanding what you got going on.
Did you put that?
I
Oh,
didn't
you
do
was trying to put,
nothing. I didn't do
no, I'm
nothing.
saying, was you trying to put a link up there or what?
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
Moya said, well, they said they should have been your everything when you decided to be in a relationship, like when you were dating.
yeah.
You got to get to know these people first. Your everything may be
Well,
somebody else's
you
thing
know what? You know
these
what?
days.
You know, I think relationships can get better now because I think people so open to what they are now that
Yeah, more
that
than
people
ever.
people ain't hiding you coming in and you seeing who this person is. Like I was at a thing the other day, and I was talking to this dude, and he was telling me about how he in this poly relationship, and I was at this little place out in Terry or whatever. But this dude was telling me about his little poly relationship, and he was talking about how he kind of love it, and he like, oh, he get to do this and do that, and just telling me a whole lot of stuff about it and this and that. I was like, okay. I said, how old you is? That stuff, it lasts for so long, but it do got a time limit on it because soon you gonna get life start lifing. I'm gonna say it like that. Life start lifing, and that woman wants security, and she want to be number one at some point of your life. And I don't think life are gonna be lifing, and they want to. So until but he said he don't mess with women that don't like women. So I mean, I guess it works. You know what I'm saying? It is what
So
it is.
you helping your woman fulfill her desires carnally. Okay, then. I guess
Well,
if everybody can do that, everybody can be okay.
he said he wouldn't even mess with a woman that don't like women. So I can understand that anyway. Yeah, I can
How?
understand why.
What would make you understand that?
No, because birds of a feather flock together. You don't want to move in a certain kind of way that you can keep
What
up.
would make you understand that?
No, because birds of a feather flock together. You don't want to move in a certain kind of way that you can keep
What
up.
would make you understand that?
No, because birds of a feather flock together. You don't want to move in a certain kind of way that you can keep up.
What would make you understand that?
What are you doing? What's going on with your phone? Hello. What's going on with yours? Because this all just you. It's on your line. I muted your line and I'm good over here. I mean, what's going on? Your stuff messing up a little bit? Hands up, don't shoot. You need to turn something down or off. It's still doing it. Is it still doing it? Oh, let me unmute you. Hello?
It's not me.
I
I
mean,
didn't touch anything. That lets you know it was not me. Nope. I'm good
it
over
is
here.
on you. Turn your stuff down. It's
I
on
didn't
you.
touch anything. No, it was
Watch
not.
this. I'm keep muting you. It's on your side. It ain't on my end. It ain't on my end. Ask anybody, can they hear it now? They can't hear it. You need to turn something down. Something you done did that got it playing like that. Ain't my fault. Is it still replaying?
You're not gonna put that one on me.
Is it still replaying?
You're not gonna put that one on me. I didn't touch anything. Nope.
You're not gonna put that one on me.
Is it still replaying?
You're not gonna put that one on me. I didn't touch
check your side stuff.
Nope. You're not gonna put
Check
that
your
one on
side
me.
stuff.
Is this still? That's you.
Check your
That's all that. All that is on you.
side stuff.
Is this still? That's you. That is on your side. That ain't on me. Ask anybody. There you go. Let's put another one on here. Let's see. Come on. Hello? 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 How you keep getting this blowback over there? Hello? How you keep getting this blowback over there? Let me see. Let me see what's
That's
going
your blowback, not mine. I put mine on mute on purpose.
Let me see.
See?
That's your blowback, not mine. I put mine on mute on purpose.
Let me see.
See? That's your blowback, not mine. I put mine on mute on purpose.
It's only coming from your side though. It says somebody's cell phone is on. Your cell phone on? You been over there doing some stuff you ain't got no bit. Okay. I mean, I can't see. We ain't never had this problem before.
That's the Apple stuff. It's not me.
Apple stuff? There ain't no way. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna shut down everything. You ain't gonna blame me no. Let's see. Unmute. All right. You ready? Okay. You muted it back.
I did that on purpose. I muted myself.
Okay. You muted it back. See, that ain't. I done cut off everything. It ain't that. You muted it back.
You are being hacked.
I done cut off everything. You said what?
You are being hacked.
You think so? Ain't no way. Big Dog said cell phone on. So, he said you got a mic active nearby. Hold on a second. Let me do this. Let me see something. Oh. Okay. Now let me see. Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
It's still doing the same thing.
Hi. Hi.
It's still doing the same thing. Yes. It's still doing the same thing. Hold on. Hold on. All right, come on. Let's see. But when it boils down to it, by the time you make your relationship official, you should know if that is the person or resembles something that you could live with. That's if you are dating with intentions. But if you're dating just to say, I got somebody, make sure they are on the same accord because it will get messy. Yeah, hell, man, I can't even see what is the thing. Let me check this thing right here one time. See what is the thing. No, that thing's still missing. I don't know. How they say? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Check this one more time. I don't know. Hello? Check this one more time. Hello?
Hi.
Hello? I wonder why that damn thing I ain't never did this before.
Hi.
Good. I guess they're just telling us, look, I guess they're telling us it is time, almost time to go. Oh, you got a Bluetooth on around there somewhere? Man, everybody coming up with some voice name, but we can't solve this. Let me see. Lord have mercy. Is we gonna have to make a part 2 to this show? Yeah, it was getting kind of good. So I guess we're gonna have to make a part 2. Let me see. Let's see if I can even play some.
Yeah. Trip out, big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah.
Jay said I got to got to reboot. And I can't believe that, but I can't reboot in the middle of the show, can it? Don't forget to like and share. I might have to do a part 2 because I had some more stuff to say. Okay. Good night, Miss Kimberly. Don't forget to like and share. It is so free. And we're gonna have a part 2 to this one. Because we're going to have to go deep down the rabbit hole on why these men are hating so bad. Referee don't shoot three. Put sweat into the green. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me smash how they say? Sorry, we couldn't get all that good stuff out. Had some more stuff to go. But that looked like it would have probably ran into a 3-hour show. So you probably glad I ain't do that anyway. So I'll just delete that first stuff and we'll add to this show for next week because this got to be handled. You know what I'm saying? We got to handle these haters. We got to handle these haters. Oh, how they say good night, y'all. And hey, we're gonna try it again next Tuesday at 9 p.m. We got a little issue. I guess this happens, every now and then. Some stuff act right, some stuff act wrong. But we got through the whole show. It didn't start messing up to the end, so it is what it is. So, Bella, you got anything you want to say? So, Bella, you got anything you want to say?
No, sir, I don't. Bye.
That thing is repeating over there. I think Bella should have rebooted. I don't know if it was me. All right, but like I said, we will see y'all next time. It was nice, and don't forget to like and share. We appreciate all the comments and all the likes, and we got to go deeper in this rabbit hole because we got to get these men back on a better level. So, how they say? See you later, alligator at the wild crocodile. Peace. We'll see y'all next week.